Hi Divas, this week as you know is completely dedicated to organizing, to planning, to getting ready for our journey. At Fit Fyne Fabulous, we plan before we do because that is the secret to long lasting results. It's not just jumping in and doing just because we have a goal. It is actually thinking about what the goal is, what the actions you have to take to reach the goal, and then actually putting that on a calendar so that you can do it, actually do it. So that is what today's lesson is about. All right, so if you have your healthy habits wellness planners, get those out. If you don't have them, you can purchase one. It's super simple. Use your promo code and enter that into the Diva Shop. You can get it for 18 bucks and it's sent instantly to you. You can get a physical copy like this one. I can mail it to you for September, but you also get an electronic copy of it. But anywho, let's go ahead and just move directly into what we talked about yesterday, which were our goals. I want to talk about how the monthly goals tie into your monthly calendar, and also how you can make sure that these things happen. So the only way I know to do it is to just show you what my monthly goals are, and we can walk through it together. So in September, my goal is, and I don't know if you can read it, but I'm going to read it to you. My goal is to lose 2 waist inches. That's a physical goal. So I kind of mark that as I write so that I can know I have physical goals. Daily talks with God is a spiritual goal. Workout 5-6 times a week. You may say that's physical, but for me, like Angela Phillips, it's about protecting my peace. Building 2 new Black-owned collaborations. That's more of a business goal. I love working with other Black-owned brands. Read Think Like a Monk. That's education for me. Inspiration. I try to read a book once a month, and that's my book read of this month. It probably will take 2 months, but hey, that's a goal. Studying for my certification, attempting to get my certified trainer certification, so I have that as a goal as well. So you can write down goals as many times as you want, right? But if you don't actually assign action to those goals are just a to-do list that you will one day possibly do, right? So let's assign some action to the goals that we wrote. So for lose 2 waist inches, my action is to meal prep twice a week on Sunday and Wednesday. So I'm really specific, and then drink 1 gallon daily. I never really drink a gallon daily, but that's the goal. And so I drink more water than I would if that wasn't the goal. So even if you don't achieve your goals, that doesn't mean to quit, right? It just means it's something to shoot for. And if you don't make it, then you try again, and you just keep trying. And every time I try, I get better and better. And then maybe one day I will be drinking a gallon a day, or maybe not, right? Maybe my true body's intake is 80 ounces, and that's fine too. But I would not have learned that had I not had the goal in the first place. So goals are just, they're so important, ladies. So we want to have them. So I have the goal, I have the action. I said on Sunday and Wednesday I would do that. So then I turn over to my calendar, and on Sunday I meal prep, and on Wednesday I actually put it on my calendar so it is a to-do. Now that we're at this calendar view, I want you to also see that your goals are not isolated, right? They don't live on an island. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to do this particular goal, and then it just happens and all the other things you have going on go away. No, you have to overlap them on top of things that are going on in your life and make sure that your goal is realistic for your current schedule. So I said I want to meal prep on Wednesdays and Sundays, but there are some football games on Sundays, so that actually might need to move to Monday, and that's okay. It doesn't mean I didn't make my goal. It doesn't mean I'm behind. It means I'm fitting this into my schedule. I am making this a priority for me. And I've done this for almost all of my goals. See, the thing is, ladies, is we have to take the time, this time, to just sit and think and relish in who we are, who we hope to be, and take the time to plan to do those things. We just want to think of what we want and then just go do it. But the reason why you fail is because you're not looking at what's realistic based on your schedule and actually scheduling it in. So if we want to lose 2 waist inches, I'm gonna have to meal prep and I'm gonna have to drink the gallon. So I'm gonna have to find, how can I make that work with my schedule? That's the goal, is fitting all of these goals and all of these actions to reach these goals onto my calendar. And what you might find is, well, I can't do all this month, so I might move this over to the next month. And guess what? It doesn't make you a failure. It makes you a smart planner, right? It makes you someone who's not feeling overwhelmed. So maybe this month I really should just focus on physical and spiritual and maybe mental goals. My education goals, maybe I can move those to next month. I can start those. Again, it doesn't make you a quitter. It makes you smart. But the only way you can see what works and what doesn't work and tweak it, because maybe I can do my education goals this month, not as much as I wanted. Maybe I should just do 15 minutes. Just because you can't do it in the way that you originally planned it doesn't make you a quitter. What it makes you, again, is smart and resilient and consistent. So if you don't achieve your goals, kind of reschedule and remark them. So that is how we are intending for the monthly goals to work. You write out your goals, you write out your actions, and then we move over to the calendar and make it a reality by working in it. Now, this is something that I look at daily, because I do also have, in addition to all of these goals, one single focus commitment. Here's one thing. Now, if I don't do any of this stuff, I'm going to do this one, right? And so this one I wrote was talking to God daily. Last month it was drinking a gallon. So it changes every month, which your single focus commitment is. So I'm going to talk to God daily, and I've been doing really well. The yellow days are the days that I did not, and I did do it today. So it is marked there today. And it's just another way to organize and to prioritize you, right? It's another way to make sure that what you want to have achieved is actually achieved. So at the bottom, it says, once accomplished at the end of September, my reward will be, and for me, I really need a space for me to talk to God daily. I realize I do it all over the place. I would like furniture and accessories dedicated to like a prayer closet or something. I don't know. I don't have a space like that. Sometimes it's my bed. Sometimes it's the sofa. Sometimes it's the garage. I mean, it's all over the place. Sometimes outside. So I want to get a comfy, fluffy bean bag. That's the furniture. And maybe a Himalayan salt lamp. I don't know. I'm going to think about that all month long. Like, what am I going to reward myself with if I am able to move through the month and talk to God most days of the month? Again, we're not looking for perfection, because that's a myth, but just most days. My goal, my gift is this wonderful prayer closet solution. It's not food, right? I'm not going to reward myself with cake because I did that. I'm going to reward myself with something that I'm going to continue to use and something that's going to elevate me. Now, I can continue to go through all of my goals, but all of my goals have actions, and they are tied to an action that lives on this calendar. We are truly going to make September a month to remember, ladies. So take the time today to review what you wrote yesterday as your actions. Head on over to your calendar, and in your calendar, write down, how can I actually do what I said I was going to do? When am I going to do that? Okay, so build out your calendar. And if you haven't done your monthly goals, do that. Think about a single focus commitment today. We're continuing to plan, ladies. We're continuing on our trek to self-love. We are continuing on making ourselves a priority in our own lives. Stop waiting till midnight to do your tasks. Put you first. Wake up earlier, right? If you're committed to this challenge, wake up. Wake up and do it. Stop saying, oh, my day was long, but I got it in. That's great that you got it in, no doubt. But if that is what you say every day, there's something wrong with the priority. Like, make this your priority. If you truly want to lose weight, if you truly want a smaller frame, if you truly want to get off those pills, put this first. And if you can't figure out how, let's talk. Let's talk. We can talk about time management. All right, ladies, I am looking for your calendars today.